Clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
I heard they found Sunry guilty of murder. Good. He got what he deserved, cheating on his wife.
Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
The whole swoop racing circuit for this sector has been falling apart since the Sith bombed Taurus.
We got revenge for Alasa in the trial. Finally, we get some justice.
I can't stop to talk to tourists. I'm on KotOR packing. I have to stop talking to Sith.
Ucua penki, tangi tuama ji, human act impetune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune, chuna muri ra, tangi tuama act unko tune. Otangi tuama ji agi unko tune, ki muri ra kunki. Tangi tuama act unko tune. Otangi tuama ji agi unko tune. Tong panoku, diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, ki nuira. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi uko tune, chuna murira, tangi wama jikona. Tong ki chiwa aita kan kicha na, chupornibo. Kun murira snimo pol chiwa aita kan kicha na, chupornibo. Kun murira chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune chuna murira, tangi wama jikona. Achua penki, yun patisa, ichuba jikota naga, kingu wa murira dwana, imba tong hitwama aki inkotune. Otong hitwama ji aki inkotu. Tong panokun. None diskadosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Tuyami jusku chitanai. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Otong hitwama ji aki inkotu. Diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, tuyami jusku. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha, agi inko tune, chunamuri ra. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, otong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong panokun, none. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Otong hitwama ji aki inkotu. Tong panokun. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune. Chunamuri ra. Tong hitwama ji kona. Diskadosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Tuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki.
Yeah, what do you want? This thing, is there...
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
And you
What?
need?
I hear Zerka is closing their cashier.
Womp rats are not good eating. Trust me.
Good hunting out there.
Yes?
Sure.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mudi rati lai kuka. Chiwak aita kang kicha na tupornibo. คุณมูริราสลิโมปอยวังกาตังอิทวามาจีชีวิไอตากาทองจิจาอากีอินโกตุเนชุนามูริราตังอิทวามาจีกนาชีวะไอตาคังกีชานาจูปอร์นิโบคุณมูริราสลิโมปอยวังกาตังอิทวามาจีชีวะไอตาคังกีชานาจูปอร์นิโบคุณมูริราสลิโมปอยวังกาตังอิทวามาจียูมันอักอินกตุเนกากินจานาวาบากอนบากวาชังคอนติมาชิต
Yes.
Never too old for this.
Yes? Good hunting.
How may I be of assistance?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Affirmative. Request. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it? Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties. Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold. Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown. Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so, the human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order. Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it. Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers. Statement. It was nothing really, Master. The majority of them were not even expecting it, and I moved very quickly. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me. Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect. Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning. Statement. That hurts, Master. This is my life you are talking about. Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel. Assessment. I do not believe so, Master. It would require complete dismantlement of my chassis, a most involved procedure. Observation. So am I, Master, though I apologize for not having an assassination mode to offer you. I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now, but as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing. Statement. Affirmative. Request. Statement. Now close the last panel. Supplication. As you desire, Master.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment.
Obey the laws here on Manan, human.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the...
What?
What's this? Save your empty threats. If you're stupid enough to attack me, the Cellcast authorities will lock you away for a long, long time. I have nothing more to say to you.
Good thing Sunry got free. The Sith who tried to pin the murder on him would probably have made him disappear in prison. Good thing Sunry got free. The Sith who tried to pin the murder on him would probably have made him disappear in prison. Good thing Sunry got free. The Sith who tried to pin the murder on him would probably have made him disappear.
Shame about Sunry getting convicted like that. I guess he really did kill Alasa after all. Shame about...
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me? I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly. Being... You can... Yeah?
Tong Mama G. Lu portati ya Baba Hassan. Lu
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KotOR exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway, so we made a deal. Shh, not so loud. Yes, it is a technical violation of the treaty, but it is sanctioned by elements of the Selkath government. We need only to keep it hidden from the Sith. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest KotOR directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KotOR packing room and enter the sub they're in. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left out there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Sorry, I don't have one handy right now.
How may I be a... What?
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
Yes? How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away. No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen any map, just stinking, raking death. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran, but hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks, the Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath, like us. Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them. No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
I will be your doom!
Never good. I still got it.
What is it?
Sure. Sure.
I still got it. I still got it.
I will be your doom! For the order!
Your wish?
Yes? No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. What can fish next? Chomp, chomp, chomp. If you can run, you might be fast food. The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself again. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the KotOR is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, 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 no. Only the ones left in the... Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Your wish?
That hurt, I bet. Yes?
I will be your doom!
Yes?
Sure. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
And you need?
What is it?
Yes?
there? You're not Cellcath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew? I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcath mutants running around looking for dinner. I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you... Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Got something on your mind? Oh, I get it.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firaxan sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us. It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the KotOR vent. That might explain a few things too. I don't know. It seems impossible, but maybe whatever sort of power it used to drive the Selkath insane masked it from us somehow. Maybe it was lying dormant deeper in the rift.
I think it might live there. Live there because of the KotOR.
Maybe. That would explain more. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KotOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KotOR as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother. I don't know. It must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do. The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KotOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do. You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxin drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KotOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxin shark.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift. You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sangen, a liquid at about 4 million Sangen, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water. Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the KotOR. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the KotOR. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Yes?
Your wish?
Yes?
What? Yes?
We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Firaxan shark, the guardian of the KotOR or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
I saw what happened on the camera, and I can't believe what you did. How could you willfully destroy the KotOR harvesting machinery? That'll set us back years. I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry into your actions. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue team down for us.
What is it?
What?
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility? Something was down there? Living in the rift by the KotOR? It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors? Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map? As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future. Greetings once again. I trust you have been discreet concerning the events at Rackard Rift. Should the Selkath obtain proof of what occurred down there, the consequences for the Republic would be severe. For both our sakes, I hope you are smart enough to keep silent on this matter. Truth be told, I'm uncomfortable even with us being seen together. The rumors are already plentiful enough among the Selkath about the Republic's role in this. A beautiful place, Sato City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you... I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. Then I shall wish you good day. On behalf of the Republic, I hope you enjoy your time here on Manan.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen.
I can't talk now. I've got to get this...
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer anybody...
I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. In case you hadn't noticed.
The Republic is trying to steal the KotOR, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
Did I tell you I'm a fan? I saw recordings of some of your races, and you were great. Maybe when they get the circuit back up, we can really see what you can do.
I am not for hire. Yes, I'm not surprised.
I heard they found Sunry guilty of murder. Good. He got what he deserved, cheating on his wife.
Hey man, clear out.
Allow me to express my thanks. Though there has been no official statement from the Republic, I have learned you were the one responsible for discovering the fate of my fellow Ichani. The knowledge of their death saddens me, but now that their fate is known, I can perform the appropriate funeral rites to honor our fallen. Unlike the Mandalorians and Iridorians, we Ichani remember those who have done us a service. Is there some small favor I may now do for you? I cannot help you there. I have heard she was one of the Sith. Perhaps the answers you seek are inside the Sith Embassy. Is there anything else I can do for you? As you wish.
All of a sudden, the Republic isn't hiring mercenaries anymore. Now, normally I'd charge you for information, but times are good right now, and I'm feeling generous. So ask your questions, free of charge. I'm a realist. It was war, and with this war, there or anything else you want? So why are you telling me?
And for a while, the Republic were hiring anyone they could get their hands on. Now they don't have any use for us mercs. It's too bad. I could have used the work.
I heard they found Sunry guilty of murder. Good.
You hiring for the Republic? Then why are you wasting my time?
I have no desire to speak to you.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
Yeah, what do you want? This thing with Joggy, is there something else? Your choice.
Statement. Affirmative. Request. Now close the last panel. Supplication. As you desire, Master.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? Manan is a water-rich world. With the exception of this Otto city, the dominant indigenous race of the world are the Selkath. The extremist policies of the Sith seem to appeal to them. The Selkath seek to preserve their independence as the only world in the galaxy that produces KotOR. They hope in this way to make themselves too valuable to both to be conquered. Any violation by either the Republic or both the Republic and the Sith try to keep the Selkath happy. Many people speak highly of the integrity of the Selkath people. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it? Of course.